This is day 93 of the journey. Today, I want to look at our New Testament reading from Luke chapter 10. Toward the end of this chapter, we find a man who was an expert in religious law attempting to test Jesus. Now, you would really think that after trying and failing so many times to test Jesus and trip him up, they would eventually just give up and stop humiliating themselves. But apparently not. So, we have the man asking Jesus what he must do to inherit eternal life. Upon Jesus answering, or really the man answering himself, we have the man again asking for more clarification on who his neighbor is. Jesus then responds with the parable of the Good Samaritan. Through this parable, Jesus depicts to us that we are called to be neighbors, of course, to our friends and family, but also to those who are our enemies or who are against us in the same way that Samaritans and Jews of that day didn't associate with one another. If you think about our human nature, it's natural for us to love those who love us. Our friends, our family, those who have our back, and those we can depend on. So even non-believers can be neighbors in those instances. But for us, those who have made the decision to follow Jesus, we are called not just to love our friends, but to love our enemies as well. And Jesus tells us in Matthew chapter 5 that we are to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. And Jesus here in Luke 10 is teaching us to love, extend grace, and help those who are against us. My challenge to us today is this. Let's look for opportunities to be good Samaritans, to be neighbors, and to show God's love to everyone we encounter.